All right, man, we back. Marcy Sports Talk, we in the building. Y'all know I was gonna cook on this, and I'll link the article in the description. Darius said he don't really care if he play in Detroit. He walked back those comments on Twitter though, but people, fans getting their feelings, say, Darius Slay, he's always injured, he ain't that good, and this, that, and the third. And at the end of the day, you gotta remember, two of the greatest players in NFL history probably would have been considered the ghost of their position had they played, at least Calvin would, had he played with a different organization. You know what I'm saying? Calvin Johnson, Megatron, and Barry Sanders, everybody just gloss over the fact that the Fords fucked them with no Vaseline. But hey, let's talk about it. I'm siding with Darius Slay. At the end of the day, ain't no loyalty in football. Ain't no guarantees in football. Only thing you guaranteed is to get franchise tag and your guaranteed money. They pissed over the trade of Quadre Diggs because they know the Lions was being cheap. And people get mad at Darius Slay and instead of that nature. I hope Slay get up out of here, man. They don't want to give him an extension. He been loyal. He been their best player. Yes, better than Matthew Stafford. I don't care what you say. It's gonna take for Matthew Stafford to really come out and really eat through this organization, to go through what Barry or go through what Calvin went through, for people to wake up. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it's going to have to be, the white quarterback that go through that for people to wait. And then again, they probably going to say, you turn on Matthew Stafford. Oh, Stafford wasn't that good. Everything I've been saying the whole time about Matthew Stafford, people going to say, when he say the Lions Golden Tate is exactly right. Stafford plays somewhere else, he probably have a ring, at least a playoff win or two, if not more. You know what I'm saying? He'll be straight. Everybody want to point the finger and get mad at Slay for keeping real, dude. Come on. I came in. I've been the best draft pick that y'all picked outside the second round in a long time. Outside the first round. You know what I'm saying? I want my money. They didn't want to pay me. They didn't want to pay to keep Ndamukong Suh a couple few $1 million. Only person they want to pay is Matthew Stafford, and that's because the Fords like Matthew Stafford. I wouldn't have backtracked nothing. Trade me. Be like Cliff Averill, go get a ring. Be like Calvin Noy, go get a ring. Be like Ebron, happy in Indianapolis. Trade me. It's the organization, dog. At the end of the day, I love the Detroit Lions, but the people that run it, I don't like them. I don't like them. The Fords, I don't like them. And remember, the NFL matched the Fords with Bob Quinn. They coaching search. They matched the Fords with Bob Quinn. You know what I'm saying? You know why they matched the Fords with Bob Quinn? Because the Patriots was cheap and the Lions cheap. You keep going down there spending your money with the Lions, man, and this is the result you're going to get. And y'all go ahead and turn on Darius Slay. Man, I heard an interesting stat that Dave Burkett, I think he retweeted. You can check on his Twitter page. That basically, Darius Slay had the most success traveling on Michael Thomas and any other cornerback in NFL. Now, Michael Thomas is probably a top 5 receiver in this league. Especially with Antonio Brown gone. He definitely top 5. And Darius Slay, for corners who traveled on Michael Thomas, has had the most success. I believe that tweet said. People say, he getting killed by Keenan Allen. Next week, Keenan Allen goes somewhere else and catch 15 catches for like 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. Like, come on. Everybody in their feelings when somebody say something about the Lions. It's true. Everything he said about the business, no loyalty. Well, come on. All pro. He's been the best player for the Detroit Lions. It's just no think about it. He's been their most consistent player since Ndamukong and since Calvin left. And then he's always hurt. I mean, it happens. Darrelle Revis suffered injuries. Prime suffered injuries. You know what I'm saying? Chris Harris suffered, I think, a blown out Achilles not too long ago. Talib suffered injuries. Patrick Peterson had suspensions. He didn't suffer injuries. It happened. It's a physical game. Very, very physical game. You tell me the next best cornerback the Detroit Lions done had than Darius Slay. Since everybody want to say, Matthew Stafford, the best quarterback we had. What's the other best cornerback they had? Dre Bly? Since 2000, what's the best cornerback they had? Because I can tell you quarterbacks that had success. Eric Kramer had success here. If they kept Eric Kramer, maybe it'd be a little bit different. Bobby Lane had success. Come on, man. Come on. Detroit Lions fans, have some loyalty to your players. Especially when the Ford's your owner. Everybody want to get mad at the player for speaking the truth. He was mad because they was being cheap. They was being cheap. Quadre Diggs trade came because of money. But you know what? When you see them come in and pay guys like Trey Flower $56 million guaranteed, $70, $80 million contract, and he ain't doing shit on the field. Don't nobody want to talk about that. When I said it was a bad move from the beginning, oh, Motor City a hater. He a hater. I said, I wouldn't have paid him that type of money. Motor City a hater. Now, everybody want to see now. Come on. You don't think that mess with players' morale? When a guy that didn't draft you, don't seem to want you here, all right? Didn't want to give you an extension. Only reason they gave Snacks an extension. Only reason they gave Snacks an extension because they gave up a draft pick for him and it didn't make no sense to let him walk. And get more out of shape. But you see them pay Justin Coleman all that money. He ain't half the player you is. You see them play Damon Harrison all that money. He ain't the player you is. Not Damon Harrison, excuse me. Trey Flowers all that money. He ain't the player you is. He ain't. He came in the season injured. Getting phantom penalties and stuff. So what you expect Darius Slay supposed to be like? Y'all can say a lot of things about Eric Ebron, but he was right about this organization, dude. It's gonna take somebody with the other that don't have the complexion for the selection like Matthew Stafford to wake up some of these Lions fans. Lions fans turn on Calvin. If it was social media, it would probably been some turn on Barry Sanders. They gave their heart, their brains, their body to the game. Well, Calvin, he didn't enter. He hasn't mentored Kenny Galladay, and he hasn't called Kenny Galladay. I wouldn't either. When I see Andrew Luck getting all his guaranteed money, but I ain't get mine. Come on. I came out here with broken fingers, concussions played for this team, and they gonna take like $1 million or $2 million and recoup that? Man, I wouldn't do. Man, come on. And playing for this organization, and I guarantee you, dude, if it wasn't no franchise tag, Calvin Johnson wouldn't have retired, wouldn't have finished here. Neither would Barry Sanders. Barry wouldn't have finished here. They would have walked and went somewhere else. They would have walked and went somewhere else. So next time y'all want to criticize a player that produced, that's been the best at his position in the last 20 years for an organization, you know what I'm saying? Y'all criticize Calvin. Some of y'all probably got mad and criticized Barry Sanders. Look at who owning the team. Look at them. Destroyed careers. Destroyed Hall of Fame statuses, like Lomas Brown said. Don't want to put money. Come on, how you think Darius Slay supposed to feel? They pay Trey Flowers all this money. He ain't doing shit. Justin Coleman, he doing all right. But really, is he better than Darius Slay? Hell no. And then you even say Damon Harrison, they extend him. You know what I'm saying? He only been here for almost a half a season at that point in time. But when it come to me, a guy that been here, a guy that been riding for the city, a guy that made the All-Pro team, I think twice or something like that. Real talk, the Lions is hurting me. Look at Kyle Vanoy, go somewhere else, and he's producing multiple Super Bowl rings. Like, man, come on, I don't care neither. Fuck Detroit. The Detroit Lions, to be exact. Fuck them. I feel the same way if I was him. If I was in New Orleans, man, I'd be a 5-6 time All-Pro. I was a New England Patriot, I'd be a 5-6 time All-Pro. You know? If I was with the LA Rams, I'd be a 5 or 6 time All-Pro. I was with the Baltimore Ravens, the same thing. I'd have had success. I'd be recognized easy as one of the top 5, 6, 7 cornerbacks in the league. Playing with Detroit Lions hurt people's brand. It hurt their accolades. Because they ain't winning nothing. They ain't trying to win nothing. He supposed to feel some type of way. They gave Trey Flowers all that money. Harrison all that money. You know what? And I've been with this organization, rocking with him for the long. Coleman all that money. And you don't want to extend me, and y'all got the money to say, hey, trade me. Then you want to get rid of Quadre Diggs. And Tavon Wilson out here missing tackles. I mean, Jared Davis out here missing. Worst starter they got. I don't really consider that Christian Jones a starter because a lot of times they're in the nickel. Worst starter they got defensively, Jared Davis. They want to get Joe Dow. I don't care if it was a little bit of money extension because they Bob Quinn guys or they rub shoulders with the Patriots. And if I'm Darius Slay, I demand a trade. Like, get me up out of here, bro. And watch me go do something somewhere else. Shit, you can send me to Buffalo. Because you know what they say. Say NBA players get traded, they get to go like the Clippers and Lakers. NFL players get traded, go to Buffalo. Send me to Buffalo. Shit, Buffalo balling this year. A lot of people not going to like the video. I don't care. I ain't holding my tongue for nobody. At all. I'm rocking with Darius Slay, dog. Because they don't mind playing Matthew Stafford. When it came to Dominican Sue, way better player than Matthew Stafford. He tried to run the price on, rightfully so. Playing Detroit, your brand get hurt. People don't understand that. I give the Pistons the benefit of the doubt. I know since Bill Davidson died, it ain't been a well-oiled machine. But they won something. Fords ain't won a playoff game since 1991. One of the original NFL teams is sorry as hell because of them. And every time a player get to talking real shit, you know, everybody want to turn on, oh, he ain't that good. Okay, remember the cornerbacks you had before him. Dre Bly was your next best corner. Aaron Berry, Bill Bentley, Alex Carter, Nevin Lawson, DJ Hayden. Go ahead and slide Rashawn Mills. Go ahead and trust Bob Quinn to go get a better corner than Darius Slay. Good luck. Good luck finding replacing him. You're going to wait. DeMarcus Peters, a free agent, he gets smoked all the time. Who you going to get? Old Talib? You trust Bob Quinn to go out there and evaluate a cornerback? He damn sure can't evaluate an offensive lineman. Taylor Decker, trash. Rick Wagner, trash. TJ Lang, trash. Joe Dow, Kenny Wiggins, trash. Come on. He sure can't do that. Most of these dudes wasn't even his picks that's making it. All his picks that he picked up suck. All them suck. Jared Davis suck. You know what I'm saying? Only guy he really picked up that's been good this year has been Rashad Melvin. Maybe I'm forgetting the guy. Tracy Walker. Tavon Wilson, come on. Let's keep it real. He should have got cut and Quadre Diggs should have got to stay. Tracy Walker was out. Will Harris was out there giving up stuff in that Green Bay game. Come on. Come on, what's Danny Amendola done this year but be injured? He had that one good game. TJ Hockenson, I'll give him a pass. I know how tough it is to be a rookie tight end. Come on. Kerryon Johnson, what he been doing? No offense, like Kerryon, what he been doing but getting injured? He passed up Kamara. He passed up Kareem Hunt. He passed up a lot of running backs in that draft. So do y'all really trust Bob Quinn to go out there and find the answer at cornerback to Darius Slay? We struggled with Martin Mayhew to find a cornerback, a guy that played DB in this league. He missed on more cornerbacks than anything. And we picked Darius Slay up. A lot of people was mad that he didn't get Jonathan Banks. And Jonathan Banks eventually came here no longer in the league because he couldn't play because he wasn't fast enough. You know, he played at Mississippi State with Darius Slay. But, man, like I said, I'm riding with Slay. I don't care. Y'all don't like it. It's always the player fault. Nobody going to hold the Lions organization accountable in situations like this. Get rid of Darius Slay and see if Bob Quinn can find a replacement. One thing for sure, ain't nobody coming here playing with them on free agency. You ain't going to get no top-tier cornerback. You got a homegrown one, and then you don't want to pay him. And then, come on, man. You want to pay Trey Flowers. What Trey Flowers doing? Nothing. Nothing but losing football games for us, man. Motor City Sports Talk, man, I'm hot. Don't forget Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, links in the description. Want to make a donation, that link's in the description. And it is what it is, man. One time for the one time, we go.